Hey guys, what's good? You are watching the Best Damn Comic Show, episode 13, lucky number 13.
Pre-Christmas.
Yeah. Before we get started, just want to wish all you guys out there a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Kwanzaa, whatever it is
whatever you guys celebrating.
If you celebrate at all, but enjoy this time off. You know, if you're in the U.S., everything shuts down for the most part. So have a good time, enjoy your family. Go to the movies, Spider-Man.
Read some comic books.
Yeah, read a lot of comic books. There's a lot of stuff out there.
Last couple of weeks have been pretty heavy, so yeah, a lot of good stuff. Pick them up, and that way you treat yourself to a nice little Christmas Day time to yourself. I just finished season 8 of Voltron, and man, I'll tell you guys, this whole thing was phenomenal. But I heard it's getting ripped on Twitter over the fact that the LGBT community, it's not represented in a stronger force, but we forget the fact that you're being represented, they're given that nod, but the story, you guys are missing the story. This show was incredible. I mean, I'm watching it and I got it from the beginning that Shiro's has a partner, and I'm like, okay, cool, no problem, great. But that's not the story. Yeah. The story is Voltron defending the universe from Zarkon and his forces. And man, let me tell you, great show. 8 seasons, man. And this last season, literally the stuff that the guys pulled with it, and I mean, they literally defended the freaking universe. Laura gave her life for it. I mean, I'm watching the season 8, and I'm by myself in the shop, and I'm like, I find myself yelling, going, "Oh shit, this is great!" I mean, you got Voltron, merging with the Atlas, with the castle, and you have the Paladin, the original Paladins. I mean, it's like people missed the fact that it's a good, solid story that touches everything. I mean,
it's almost as if people are just looking for a reason to complain.
You're nitpicking for the wrong things. It's like, enjoy it. Everything's being represented. Everything. They did a hell of a job, including everybody, and it's like, stop. It's a good story. It was great. It was guys. If you haven't watched Voltron on Netflix, I highly recommend them, and I'm probably gonna watch it again because it's that good.
Well, I haven't watched Voltron since 1986, so I can't.
And let me tell you, compared to that, it's phenomenal. And then one of my guys came in the shop, and we started talking comics, and one of the things he said, "Hey, have you heard the hype or the thing about it, Uncanny X-Men number 5?" I'm like, I haven't heard anything. I mean, nobody's I guess the High Church of India, I don't know how the religious works, complained to Marvel that they that X-Men destroy, because X-Men in issue 5 basically destroys all religions. Destroys the Vatican, destroys Mecca, and then he destroys the High Temple in India, and I guess somebody in India is reading comic books, so they got a little bit
oh wow,
miffed. Yeah, so
destroys.
So
it's destroyed Tiruvananthapuram.
Hey. Yes, my CGCs are here. Time out. Yeah. Hey guys, so this is probably my first unboxing video we just got as we're shooting our week's picks of the week. We got been waiting for this box from CGC. It's beautiful, so I'm gonna crack it open with you guys. I don't want to bleed over my comics. I've been waiting for this. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Ooh, packing, man, this is gonna be a juicy box. All right, we got a Fantastic Four 46, first appearance about Black Bolt. 3.5. I got a Amazing Spider-Man number 40. This is Origin of the Green Goblin, 4.5. I got a Fantastic Four 49. First full appearance of Galactus, second appearance of Silver Surfer, first Silver Surfer Galactus cover. I got a 4.0. We got a 6.5. We have a Fantastic Four number 14. Submariner appearance, second appearance of Puppet Master. We got a Iron Man and Samara number 1. That's a pretty book. I got it back in a 7.5. Thank you, Rocket Press. They've done all my pressing and cleaning. It's phenomenal stuff. Tales of Suspense number 49. It's first X-Men crossover. Got a Tales of Suspense in a 6.5. We got a Tale of Suspense number 46, first appearance of Crimson Dynamo, and a 6.0. He hasn't made a television appearance, so you never know. He is an armor. He is an Iron Man villain. Easy to do. We got a Tales of Suspense number 50, first appearance of the Mandarin. We did have the first appearance of the Mandarin, but it was a crappy one. But you never know. They might revisit it. But I got an 8.0. That's a really, really clean copy. I got a number 46, Origin, a first appearance of the Shocker. I got it back in an 8.0. I got a number 41, first appearance of the Rhino, and a 6.0. That's a nice book too. We have a number 39, Norman Osborn revealed as Green Goblin, and then first John Romita Spider-Man art. We got this one back in a 7.0. So there's some really nice, clean, great Amazing Spider-Man 31, first appearance of Gwen Stacy. We got it back in a 6.0. Oh, this is pretty. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 50, first Kingpin. 8.0, guys, but this is a pretty book. We got Batman 251. This is Danny O'Neill, Joker appearance. A very classic cover. We all know this cover. We love it. This one has the Mark Jewelers insert, so it's considered an early variant. But we got this back at 7.5. And the last one, guys, we got a Batman 232, first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. You got an Origin of Batman and Robin retold. That's a classic cover. We all know this book. Came back at a 5.5. I'm just like, I've been waiting for this for a while. But thank you for watching, and I got more stuff coming. We'll do this again. A lot of people get, and this has been one of my pet peeves for a while. People complain about the wrong things in this industry. First, you got dealers complaining about the fact that Marvel makes all these variants, percentage variants, and the latest thing is Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 is going to have a couple of variants that are high percentage variants. 250% match to Venom number 5, and I guess Venom number 5 was a higher print run number. So all of a sudden, so if you ordered 100 copies, you literally have to order 250 copies of Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 in order to qualify to order the blank cover and the Scotty Young cover.
Oh man!
And there's these dealers going nuts over it. It's like, dude, let it go.
Yeah, just don't order it.
Just don't order it.
Yeah.
I mean, plus the fact that Marvel has an incentive that the higher you order, they give you a better discount. They give you like 63%, I believe, if you increase your number, if you match these numbers. Right. So you're not paying the normal 50, you're paying 63, which is still a lot less. But dude, complain about the fact that there's no product advertising from these publishers about the brand, the comic book brand. I had somebody come in the store and tell me that they didn't know that comics were still being printed.
Are you
How the hell does that happen? You know, and it's like, to hear these dealers complain about stuff like that, instead of going, dude, advertise your product. Just like the milk company advertises milk, soda, cigarettes. Advertise the product. Don't worry about the brand. Just let people know that you're consuming this. So when I hear that, and then I hear that, again, the Church of India, with all respect, I mean, I get it. But guys,
well, it would be the Hindu.
But whatever. But dude, the book only prints like what, 50, 60,000 units?
Yeah.
Who cares? Now, if it was in the millions, to where people might be like, you know, but it's 50, 60, 70,000 units, that makes no difference on a point of view. This is just pure entertainment. It's not here to change your mind about something or make you not believe in God or anything. Dude, it's a fucking comic book.
Some people
so
get offended by
it's
stuff
like,
easily.
It gets me, it's like, I sit here and I think, it's like, wow, how much free time do we have? I mean, literally, how much free time do we have to complain about things that don't freaking matter? It's been a busy week, man. Like I said, we talked about how heavy reading was for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, I've read a lot of things, man, and they've been great. Darth Vader, oh my God, Charles Soule. And I guess we always thought that the Emperor might be his daddy. Well, the Emperor is his daddy.
Oh wow, spoiler alert.
So if you haven't read it, which you should by now, you should be in a comic book store picking up your Darth Vader. But I mean, they pretty much confirmed that the Emperor is the force behind why Anakin was conceived, and he had the plan from day one. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I love the Charles Soule run.
I mean, if you're into Darth Vader, this is something like, they go deep.
They go deep
and
with this.
And you get some really cool
You know,
backstory that.
I mean, you you had a lot of good stuff. I mean, you got the one shot, the fallen comrade, which I guess because Drax was complaining that he doesn't want to be in the movies anymore, Marvel said, okay, so Drax has gotten in the comic books for now. But that was a lot of good stuff, man. Marvel, DC, that Freedom Fighters, I mentioned that last week. I read it. I love Vendetti's stuff, man. Really, I love the upgrade to it, and it's 12 issues. The art's phenomenal. Eddie Barrows, man, he's another comic book veteran. Does a great job on the artwork.
It's a good time. It's a good time. And you, like we said, it's the holidays. You're gonna have some free time. Pick up some books and
Hardcore or Hardwire from Image, the Skybound title that came out last week. That's a cool. And I talked about it I did a quick 1-minute review on it on my Instagram page. That was a good read. Surprising. It was a pilot, one of those pilot issues from Top Cow.
Yeah.
And the concept is that they're literally hijacking bodies. They're going into, it's like drone. They take over a human body, like with inject them. It was like, oh my god, this is crazy stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff across the board.
Some deep high concept stuff coming out there.
But
people are going hard, guys.
There's a lot of good stuff out there.
Well, let's get into our picks of the week then. What do we got?
It's
a really short week. DC's not releasing anything this week.
4 trade paperbacks. If you got a Superman, Nightwing, a couple others. I mean, there's a couple of Image has Die. You got a couple of things, so it's not a heavy week. But again, the only thing I have to talk about is 4 Marvel issues that are gonna come out. Yeah, Fantastic Four #5, which is
the continuation
of the wedding, which was a solid story. Again, Slott and everybody else involved with that book, they're doing a hell of a job with the Fantastic Four, cast again. You're getting that family, that unity that makes Marvel, that flow again. Superior Spider-Man #1, Doc Ock back. He drops Doc Ock, so he's Superior Spider-Man, and we all know how good that Superior Spider-Man run was originally, the original run. So now he's back, and I'm looking forward to it. I like the one shot they did during the Spider-Geddon run.
Yeah,
that was a cool, solid story. You got Uncanny X-Men #7, which, again, and I mentioned the fact that they're solidifying the X-Men universe again. And if you haven't read, you gotta read Extermination. #5 was phenomenal. I mean, I really like this young Cable kid. I mean, we're getting to see something different from that history of Cable, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Madeline Pryor, whatever.
Not this 50-year-old man.
Exactly.
That we know and love.
Right.
From the future.
But we get to see something different. And this #5, man, the last page is, and I've been saying, Jean Grey's back, Phoenix is back, Wolverine is back, Professor X is back,
Cyclops is back.
I mean, I can't wait. They already announced the lineup for one of the X-Men books in February, which is Cyclops, Magic, Mystique, not Mystique, Mirage. It's a weird mix, but I'm loving it. But yeah, and they're fixing it, and I want to see what happens with #7, and then you got X-Force #1, which is continuation from the Extermination run, and you have the original New Mutants. Well, the original X-Force, which was Warpath, Boom Boom, Cannonball, Wolfsbane. I mean, you got those guys chasing
Sunspot.
I don't know if he's in there, but you got this lineup, and
Deathlock, guys.
and Deathlock. They're chasing Cable, so because again they want to know why, But it's a cool. It's Brees, I believe it's Ed Brisson. It's one of the guys behind, or Rosenberg, one of the guys behind the X-Men relaunch, the revival, and 4 books, not a lot of stuff out, so you're not competing. Oh, I gotta save this, that, buy that. So,
but it's a good time. I think it's a good time to release X-Force #1 and Superior Spider-Man #1 because
you're not competing with
other things,
and
people can focus in on these new titles.
And they look good. I mean, the package looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good on both of them.
Multiple covers.
Of course,
alternate or variant covers.
You don't have to buy every one of them.
No, if you can, if you want to, if you can find.
We're not stopping you, but yeah.
Let's get into variants of the week. Only 3, like we said, light week, but some pretty good stuff. The X-Force #1. There's a Gerardo Zaffino 1 in 10 variant. Really cool looking cover. I think it's got cable on it. It's got some weird stuff going on it, but it's pretty dope, and I'm a fan of this guy's style. Then there's Uncanny X-Men number 7. There's a 1 in 25 Dale Keown. I'm not really a huge fan of his work, but this cover really stood out. It's got Bishop on it.
Right.
I think it's Bishop and Cable on the cover. Really cool cover, and you know, I'm assuming the print run on this are pretty large. So
I don't know. I mean, I can't see it being crazy, but still 1 in 25.
Yeah.
You know,
it's one of these. You know, sit on it, see what happens. You know, Bishop. I always look at it this way.
You might find 1, maybe 2 per store that orders it, and you're gonna compete with the guys that want them. You know.
There you go.
So it's not like they're gonna be abundant.
Right. But I also look at it as a sleeper in a way that people aren't gonna be. The book's not gonna be like a $50 book right off the bat.
No.
You know, you might be able to get it on eBay.
7, 8, 9, $10, 15.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's a good pickup at that point.
And the theory behind it for me is because it's got Bishop on the cover, because we haven't been with Bishop for a while. If something happens with Bishop, where his character blows up again, people start looking for these covers like that.
It's over at Marvel now. I mean, anything's possible at this point. Literally anything is possible. I mean, and I've said it before, you gotta watch out either for old first appearances or new appearances.
Yeah.
You know, Winter Soldier, and I'm sitting here. And another book that I read that I really liked was Winter Soldier #1 by Kyle Higgins, solid writer. You know, I'm like, oh man, it's got a very Equalizer feel. And then I'm like, wait a minute, because he's slated to have a show on Disney Stream where most likely he's gonna go around fixing things. And then Winter Soldier #1, you have a first appearance of this new character that Hydra emulate. You know, it's a Hydra character that emulates Winter Soldier. So again, are we gonna see him on that TV show? Because if we're gonna see him, those #1s, that first appearance, is gonna be and
the variants,
and then again with Bishop, same thing. I mean, Marvel has him. Yeah, he made an appearance in the one movie, right? He was there for like
he made it for like 5 seconds,
but a lot of characters, but it was wasted.
Endless possibilities right now, and people are gonna go back and look for these things. You would know about like how many Bishop variants are out there. Like
not many.
You know,
I mean, there's a lot of covers. But not many recently.
Right. Yeah. And why do we like variants, guys? Because they're rare. Lower print runs. That's really what it comes down to. And then my last pick is actually going to take some work. It's X-Men #1, the Adam Hughes, Emma Frost cover.
X-Men #1?
I think it's like X-Men Black #1. The one where it had all the villains.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is a convention exclusive. It's on Midtown for $10, I think. And there's a Virgin for $60. But it's Adam Hughes. It's Emma Frost. Adam Hughes does women. Amazing.
Oh yes.
Amazing covers, and his stuff it lasts. It's
it
solid
ebbs and
stuff.
flows, but it lasts.
It lasts, exactly. 10 years from now, the book's gonna have some value to it. It's a convention exclusive as well. You know, pick it up. Maybe you get it signed, graded. Who knows what you do with it? But it's a really nice cover. You see the artwork up there, and it's worth the $10 investment. Maybe buy another book so you don't have to pay for shipping. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You know, we did a raffle a couple weeks ago. Our winner is Melvin Chris. Congratulations, you get the copy of Venom, the trade paperback, the Donna Cates run. So make sure you inbox us with your address, and we'll get that shipped out sometime next week.
I'll do it after.
After the holidays. After the holidays.
Give me till after Christmas. Thursday. I'll ship it out Thursday morning.
But thanks again for entering, guys.
Watching, definitely, yeah.
Next year we're gonna be doing more stuff, some pretty cool stuff. There's actually a book that Kat's got back there that we're gonna raffle off in the next couple weeks. Happy holidays once again,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
This is gonna be the last episode of the year. We will see you in January. But thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Spread the word. Tell all your friends. Make sure people are subscribing, liking the video, commenting, guys. You guys are watching. Make sure you comment because it helps get into the algorithm, so other people can find the video and we can grow this channel. But Kat, take us away.
Again, thank you guys for supporting. Again, it doesn't have to stop today, tomorrow, but just keep going. Go support your local comic book store. A lot of guys are doing Christmas sales right now. Help us out. Pick up your books. But again, see you guys in the comic book store.
See you at the store.